Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 15 of Learn English Without Our Wilds. Thanks for joining me. If you've come this far, appreciate it. It means that we're getting closer to the end of our journey. Let's hop into it. We didn't do much in the last episode. We finally found the quantum moon and landed on it. However, we weren't really able to find much else besides that. Hey, look, there's the quantum moon right there. But it's going to move. I think we need to go back there. I think there's something I missed in the tower. There has to be. I really can't think of anything else. Yeah, I'm not sure. We also found the satellite way out there, but I think that was just potentially just flavor. The only reason I say that is because it didn't add to our logs. Not like a mystery thing that we need to discover. Because if it was, it would be in the log. Where are you, moon? Oh, don't land on there again. Where you at? That's the cave shard. There he is. We're gonna land on it, and then I think maybe it moves every time you move. So maybe if you're inside the tower, it'll move with you. I'm not sure. That is a picture of it. So. I have a picture of you. It's a hard landing. It's okay. Oh, landed right on top of his body. These little things, these are called sparks that are coming out of it. Usually in video games they signify electrical damage. You don't want it's electricity escaping from something. It's not a good thing when that happens. Sparks are what those are called. We gotta find the tower. We just like do spins until it shows up. There's the ship. That's not what we want. Ooh, there you are. Okay, tower has been located. Let's go inside. So if we close the outside, then we're not observing anything, right? Oh, look at that. See, we moved. See, we were on Giant Steep, and now we're above that. So let's go outside and see if there's something different. Interesting. We're not any further north, though. It just moved us to a different planet. Okay. Let's go in again. That definitely did something, though. That makes sense, though. You got to turn the lights off. And then I bet I have to turn my flashlight off, too, because we can't be observing anything, right? Yeah, look at that. Ooh, we're at the eye of the universe. Turn the lights back on. What are we going to see? We're here? Whoa, the floor is a different color. Oh, what? No, don't close it. Oh, my goodness. Don't. No. Okay, well, that doesn't help us. We can't get out. That's interesting, though. Okay, well, I guess I'll close the door. You're as confused as I am, I think. Let's turn the lights back off. And then we'll see where we go. Okay. Let's look out here. Floor change color. Okay, now we're on, what do you call it? Oh gosh, there's like no gravity here. Hardly any gravity. We're a little closer to the pole than we were. Oh, our friend has arrived. Okay, I think we're making progress, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we're back on the Ash Twins, or the Twins, whatever you want to call them. The Hourglass Twins, that's what they're called. See, we're still just as north as we were. Oh, look at this. Now we're approaching the North Pole. We have arrived at the North Pole. Awesome. Now what? Does the tower appear now for us? Yes. Okay. Now what? Remember it said we can only journey to the 6th location if you're at the North Pole. So now we're at the North Pole. Let's see what happens if we move the tower again. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Back at the Eye of the Universe. What are we about to see? Yes, we're here. Now what is here? I don't know. This is all that rock that the crystals are made of. Or that the, not crystals, it's, that the quantum rocks are made of that make the noise. This place is very eerie, very spooky. Not really sure what we're supposed to discover here. This definitely seems like a path, though, that we're following. Like, it's very straightforward. Ooh, yeah, what is this? Oh gosh, that is scary looking. Holy crap. Oh! He's alive! Who is this? Solanum's alive? I thought that dead body was him. He didn't say these when there's 3 little dots like this. It's someone who just isn't saying anything. They're just going. So they're not saying anything. Who are you? He isn't saying anything. Whoa. What? Quantum Moonstone, Eye of the Universe Stone, U Stone. Identity Stone, Explain Stone, or Pick Me Up Stone. Let's do Eye of the Universe Stone. Oh, this is going to be like a thing so that it writes on the wall and then we can see. Yeah. I think. Here. Explain. Oh, yep, he's going to read it. There is a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously, grows very large. Uncertainty is like, I don't know. I'm not sure. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. To exhibit behavior is to, like, show behavior, to act a certain way, to be like, that's exhibiting stuff. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse into a single possibility. So when you're looking, it stops moving. It doesn't go like everywhere, it just is one place. We've already discovered that. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Okay. Let's get more answers. You. I don't know what the identity stone does. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. To come of age means you like become a man. For most cultures, it's either 17 or 18 years old. You get your license. You can drink. You can vote. You can buy a car. That's becoming a man, coming of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. So we're not at the eye of the world, or eye of the universe. We're just as close as you can get. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Can we? Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. How about quantum moon? Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and the eye is its primary location. To infer something means to take meaning from something. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics of the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum. Thus, the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually become quantum too. We saw this in the Grove on Timber Hearth, where everything in that grove was moving around because there was a shard of the quantum moon there. It was affecting the area and turning it quantum. Okay. There's one more. The me stone. This is me. I think this looks like us, the thing we're wearing, our helmet. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did? What is... identity? What happens if we put these together? These are the two tenets of the Nomai philosophy. To seek out and understand is our way of living. Identity and explain. I don't know. Does this change things if we do this? It does. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this around this star system. Okay. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and we now call it home. So this guy doesn't seem to realize what's happened. I wonder if we can tell him. Quantum moon. Did I already do this one? This is the quantum moon where we are both standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. I had never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Okay, I think that was all the combinations of these things. I don't know what else to do. Can we take a picture of this guy? That was all the stones. I wonder if there's anything else to discover here. We can't talk to him because he doesn't understand us. And the only reason we can understand him is because we have the translation tool. I'm not even sure how to get back to our ship. So do they don't have mouths, or I don't know. It's unclear if they can even speak. Maybe they only communicate through writing. I think we did everything here, right? Yeah, we did all this already. I wonder if we can shoot the... What happens if we shoot the... up there? It just immediately gets deleted. Okay. Okay, yeah, it doesn't do anything. Wonder if can we combine two of these? Yes. Is this your first time on the Quantum Moon? It's my first time here. If you come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Okay. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? Would you imagine the effects of a conscious... What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? It's an interesting question. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Oh, that's nice. He thinks of us as a friend. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. So he thinks he's not alive. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent. That means evil, intending to do harm. To have lured my clan to this star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it has become my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Okay, so it's similar to what he was saying. Is there any... Did we combine all of them now? I think we did. Yeah, I think we've combined... This is all the different combinations, I think. Unless, like, doing that changes it. Like, maybe swapping changes them? I don't think it does, though. No. Okay. I don't know how to leave now. Do we just go back to the tower? What happens if we jump up there? Should we try to rocket up there? That might be a bad idea. I think we should try. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Oh. It just deposited us back at the start. Interesting. Where's our ship? Can we even leave? Let's, we could use this to travel back to Timber Hearth, right? Oh wait, we're already at Timber Hearth. What am I doing? I don't know where our ship is, but maybe we could go to Timber Hearth. If we just jump off the planet, we'll be at Timber Hearth, right? Yeah. Yeah, our ship's way over there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. That was too... We came in a little too hot. Okay, though, we learned a lot of stuff. We met Solanum, who is alive, so to speak. He's not alive, not dead, which makes sense. He's in a quantum location, which is neither here nor there. I think we learned a lot there. Let's go look at the log. We learned the 6th location. That's all we learned, really? Okay. Yeah, okay. There's nothing else big to explore. So I think maybe we should try to take the... Let's see what happens if we take that core and then bring it to the Dark Bramble and insert it in that ship. What will happen? I wonder what will happen. Whoa, I've never actually... I've never actually done that. I didn't realize that you could zoom in on stuff. Okay. I think I remember the way. We gotta go here first. Not Ash Twin, the other one. Yes. And we gotta teleport into the Ember Twin. And then we gotta grab that thing, and then we gotta race to it. And if we fail, we die. For real. No, it is this one. So we have a little time, because remember, it doesn't get uncovered quite yet. So let's land. And let's plan this out. What's this? Ooh, you can mark stuff. I just did that on accident. The vessel. Will that help us like get to the vessel easier? Ooh, it does. That'll help a lot when we're in the Dark Bramble. Because if you remember being inside there, it's very twisting and winding, and it's hard to figure out where everything is. But that'll help a lot because it's going to be a bit of a race once we get started here. The sand hasn't even started moving yet. There it goes. I don't know if time passes while I'm looking at the log. I'm not sure it does. The White Hole Station. It says there's more to explore at the White Hole Station. Yeah, and we still don't really know about this. I thought we would find the orbital probe cannon at the quantum moon because that's what they're trying to find, the quantum moon with the probe cannon, but we didn't find it. It doesn't say there's more to explore though. It just says we haven't found them. So maybe we were supposed to have found them and we just didn't. Okay. gonna be a little while before we can teleport in there. So this is gonna be a mad dash is what we call it, where you have not a lot of time to do something and you've got to run. Dashing is like running, and a mad dash is like really, you're going really fast, you're kind of panicking, you're like very excited, you're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? That's a mad dash. I'm glad that we can track the vessel though, so that we don't have to like mess around too much. There's the sun one. That's always the first one that comes up. I think the next one will be right over here somewhere. We haven't quite discovered everything, but I think we are close enough to the end that it's time to really go for it and see what happens. My question, though, is I still don't know what's going to happen if we put our core in that other ship. Is it going to teleport us somewhere new? Yeah, I don't know. I think that's the start of it right there. Yep. I just don't want to get sucked up because that would really ruin our plans. I also don't want to be too far away because we got to run to the ship after we grab that core and head right for the vessel. We're not going to have a ton of time. It's definitely going to be possible, but it's going to be tricky. I think we can park a little closer. Yeah, that's close. It's close, but we'll be okay. Unfortunately, we have to wait for it to go all the way around to line up again. This game has taught me a lot about patience. Patience is a virtue. It's something we say a lot in English. Being patient's not easy. Waiting, it's not easy. A virtue is like a core quality that makes you a better person. It's cool that I'm glad we were able to finally see an alive Nomai, even if he was kind of not alive. And he seemed really happy despite the fact that he was like trapped, basically in purgatory. Purgatory is the place that's not heaven and it's not hell. It's like in the middle, and you're just trapped there, and like nothing happens. It's from Dante's Divine Comedy, Purgatory. Okay. We are here. Now we just have to wait for the sandstorm, and then once we're in there, we're just going to grab that thing and get out. Here comes. There we go. Place is really cool looking, gotta say. Don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. All the way up there, buddy. Okay. Turn the gravity off. Okay, let's get out of here. And if this doesn't work, then I don't know. But I think the way the music starts playing, I think this is gonna work. I'm just gonna align us with Timberhurt to get us around the sun, and then we'll make a beeline for Dark Bramble. Here we go. Now, I'm trying to remember how we get to the vessel. I think we have to use the distress signal thing. Yeah. Hey, look, the quantum moon's right now around the Dark Bramble. We never saw what it looked like around Dark Bramble. I assume it's really creepy, though. I don't know which duplicate signal, which one's... We're just gonna go for this one. I don't think it matters. We're very close to a fish. I can hear it breathing. I think we're getting closer. think you can do little tiny kicks with the ship without making too much noise. Little tiny. Okay, we're through the first seed. Yes, and it's the red one that we want to head towards. I think. Actually, I don't remember. Is it the red one? We might get hit by this ice. Yeah. It's okay. I don't know how much time we have left. I wasn't really paying that much attention. Probably like 10 minutes. I think I'm remembering this correctly, right? It's in the Red Sea. And then once we're in the Red Sea, there's a lot of fish, but we have to like... I don't remember. Because there's also the signal down to the right. I guess you can't see it because my screen is covering it, but... I believe the red seed is it, because this is like the center of the nest or hive, or I don't even know what you want to call this place. Yeah, and this is the place where we just want to hands off. And we'll go straight through them, and then now we're going towards the vessel signal, I think, because it's not a bright light. I don't know if I'm doing this right, honestly. The last couple times we did this, I remember it being to the left. Maybe it's random. I know we have to wait until we see the eggs. It figures that my least favorite part in the game would be the part you have to go with the core. Yep, we can almost see the eggs. I'm starting to see them come out of the mist. They're forming themselves out of the mist. So we want to start angling this way. There's a root in the way or a bramble. I see a fish next to us, so we gotta be really quiet. You gotta go down a little. Really don't want to mess it up. I'm glad that you can mark stuff that you've already found. I would have actually been pretty helpful much earlier in the playthrough to know that. Okay, I think we're in the clear here. Yeah, I think once you get here, I don't think that there's any more fish. Because we were firing around in here before and nothing happened, so. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get in here. It should power the ship back up, though, to have a warp core in here. Right? It did. Okay. What's it gonna do? This must be... Maybe if we have to activate all these. I was trying to mess with this before, but it's hard in 0G. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I don't know. I don't know what that did. Maybe if I go up, is there something up here? I mean, this is just like all the... Yeah, this is just all the writing we... I don't know. Well, the sun's about to blow up, so what is that gonna do? Are we gonna be safe because we're in here? Or is it just gonna be the end of the game again? I feel like there's something I'm missing. Nope, it didn't work. We must be missing something. I don't know. We don't have time for another run without going significantly over an hour, so I'm going to stop it for here, or for now. Thanks for watching. I think we got it in the next one. We'll see. Have a good one.